Hi everyone, so got around to doing an unboxing of one of the tarot cards that I have had here for a little while that I haven't started to use yet because I haven't done the unboxing, so I'm going to be able to start using this now. And this is the Heaven and Earth Tarot. It's by Jack Sephiroth, and it is a low Scaribo deck. So it's really nice. So Heaven and Earth Tarot, beautiful. So it's in this really nice box, this 2-part box, which is great, and got let's have a little look at this bit by bit. So we've got the Heaven and Earth Tarot Guidebook by Jack, I think this is Sephiroth it's pronounced. Text by Jamie Elford. So this is like Rubio, as you can see. Got this beautiful kind of sort of pattern in, I don't know if you can see that in the light. But it's kind of got like pentagrams and things there. Beautiful, really nice. So it is just a little book. It's low Scaribo, so it's in lots of different languages. So you get English, Italian, Spanish, French, Portuguese. The first little bit is probably the English bit. You get a little bit there about each of the cards. So you don't get images, just a basic little white book, really. It's all the way through. You get about the same amount of information for each of the cards, and then you get all the different other languages at the back. So just a basic little book. It's actually really cute. I do quite like it. So that's the book that comes with it. Box is beautiful. I've got to say, really appreciating the chunky box. Just the images on it, it's so great. Look at them. I feel like this is a bit of an epic deck. That's you know, it just feels like I don't know, entering like a fantasy world. I've got another Kickstarter deck that is due to arrive end of August, beginning of September, that I backed about 18 months ago. And it's because of COVID and everything, it's taken ages and ages and ages, but it's coming, and it's not dissimilar to this. So can't wait for that to turn up. But anyway, these are the cards. So this is just a little advertising card that comes with it, Low Scaribo, and their Instagram page, which I must look up. I don't think I've actually followed them. I probably should. Backs of these cards, beautiful. So this is the same kind of design that's on the box, and it's just lovely. Like I say, it's kind of got this sort of mottledy effect. Cards are glossy. Cardstock, nice. So really nice card backs, cardstock, all of that stuff. Now I'm just looking at this thinking these cards might actually end up getting edged, because I think they'd look great if they were edged in either a silver maybe or a black, but we'll see. So I'm going to turn them over, and this is our little, I don't know, little front card, I guess. Just saying what the deck is. It's a really nice cardstock. I've got to say, it's really good. They are glossy. Not my favourite glossy, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see. So let me just have a look through these cards. So I have seen a little bit of these cards. I've seen not whole walkthroughs. I haven't watched the whole walkthrough of it, but I have looked at some of the card design and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff on here. So I just want to quickly check in the book, because there are sort of, I don't know whether these are runes or there are different element signs here. I don't know whether these are runes and things. but let's just see, because those little symbols might need to be explored a little bit. Yeah, so it is, there are the Hebrew letter and the correspondences. Right, so we've got the Hebrew letter, correspondences with elements and star signs, zodiac signs, and a planet. So that's what the symbology there is all about. Okay, fantastic. Really nice. I'm sort of still learning astrology. It's been a slow process for me just because of energy and lack of and all of that. So, but I'm getting there. So this might be quite a good deck to work with if we're looking at the tarot in connection with the star signs, zodiac, astrology. That's the word I was searching for. Okay, so here we have, I'll just go through the cards with you now. The Fool. Loving this Fool. You see what I mean by it being a bit epic? It's very, when I say epic, I mean like Lord of the Rings style fantasy epic novel stuff. It's the Magician. Just a heads up before we go too much further, I suspect there's going to be nudity here. So if that's not your bag, then absolutely maybe whiz through. But I suspect there's going to be some. I love this High Priestess. Look at her. The Empress. Beautiful. Quite like, I'm not sure whether she is pregnant or not. It's certainly not noticeable. I quite like a non-pregnant Empress. There are lots and lots of decks with pregnant Empresses, and it's, if you definitely can't tell there, but you know, it's a nice change. It's the Emperor. There he is. The Hierophant. Beautiful lovers. Very Adam and Evie. The Chariot. And Strength. Love that Strength card. Beautiful Hermit. And the Wheel. And Justice. And the Hanged Man. And that, what a death card is that? That's fantastic. Beautiful. And Temperance. The Devil. And the Tower. And the Star. And the Moon. Sun. Sun's still got Weird Baby. See, I'm still not sure about whether that's needed there. I understand why it's there because of the symbology and all of that, but it almost feels a little bit out of place in that card. But you know what? It's the Sun. Sun's not my favourite card in the deck anyway. I know that sounds a bit weird, but it's not really. It's Judgment. This deck is the World. It's very, so far, I mean, I haven't looked through the rest yet, it's very body beautiful. If you are looking for a deck that embraces different body sizes, different coloured skin, it does not appear like this deck is going to be that. it's very much not that. That's fine. For me, that's fine, because when I buy a deck and I kind of know what I sort of know what you're going to get. I wasn't expecting this deck to be like that. I wasn't expecting the deck to embrace different body shapes, different skin colours, disabilities. I wasn't expecting that. It's of a time. Now, that's fine, you know. If that's not what you want, then you might choose not to buy this deck. If you are happy with that in this context, then this deck could be a great deck for you. It's, you know, pay your money, you pay your money and you take your choice, I think. So let's just pop them to one side and go through the minors. Now, I might be, you know, proved wrong when we go through these, but that's my feeling. That's okay with me with this type of deck. If I'm going to buy a modern, up-to-date deck, this is almost set in a different age, then I would expect more of inclusivity, I suppose. We do have the keywords down the bottom here. So, you know, Ace of Cups doesn't have a keyword, but Two of Cups does. There we go. I actually love the art on here. Just absolutely love it. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it. So your Princess of Cups and the Knight of Cups. What a beautiful horse. Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So that's our cups. Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful. Great. I just love this deck. It's lovely. It really, really is beautiful. The artwork, absolutely stunning. I really, really like the colour. Now, I know there's not a lot of colour, but I quite like this whole grey energy to it, with just the sort of little bits of colour for the horses and the, you know, the cloak and all of that kind of thing in it. But then even that's quite muted. I love these, like in the sort of clouds here. Beautiful, beautiful cards. So King of Pentacles. Okay, so that's Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Keywords are great. If you don't like keywords, then, you know, cover them up. I don't know. You could trim them off if you really wanted to, I guess. It's quite a nice sized deck. I I quite like them. I would say that sometimes if you're working and you want to work, or you have to work quite quickly, so for example if you're working on telephone lines or maybe doing text messages or something like that where you need to be quick fire, sometimes a keyword can just really help because that can jump out. I'll be honest with you, I would sometimes say that if I've got a deck with keywords on it, sometimes I just don't even notice it's there. I'm drawn to something in the picture. Go to what you're drawn to. If you're drawn to reading the words, read the words. If you're drawn to the horse, think about the horse symbology. If you're drawn to the number, think about the numerology around that. If you're drawn to the whole image, what's the energy of that person coming back into that crowd? Does he, I mean, this guy doesn't really look like he's celebrating his victory that much to me. He seems like quietly a bit like he's smirking. So maybe he was just quietly confident he was always going to win, and he's just kind of, yeah, whatever, I was always going to win. You know, look at that. Look at the whole thing. Yes, I guess that keywords sometimes don't work for people, but just cover them up. You know, if it's bothering you and you're just pulling a card, pull it out, cover it up, look at the image, what jumps out then, or cover the whole card up. You know, if you're looking at this card, just look at and it's annoying you, the word is bugging you, just cover it up and then do that. What jumps out then? You know, you can use cards really cleverly if you just want to use them. We'll look at the energy, look at the image. I don't mind keywords, actually. They can be really helpful. Liking the Princess of Wands. Oh God, look at him. Knight of Wands. One of my favourite cards in the deck is the Knight of Wands, and that, my friends, is a fantastic Knight of Wands. There's the Queen of Wands, that's my card. With a panther. I love it, absolutely love it. Love, 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 love. And there's the King of Wands. Fantastic. So, let's see what we've got with the swords. See, this is an example with the keyword thing. You know, the keyword that they've given this card is defeat. Absolutely. But who are you drawn to in the image when you're reading it? If you're drawn to him, he does not look defeated. He looks like he's got all the swords. So, you know, if you're drawn to these two, you might be looking at coming away from something feeling like you have lost the battle, or, you know, you've lost your way or whatever. But if you're this guy, you know, maybe you actually feel like you came out of it okay and you gathered up all the swords. You know, I work with what you say, what you see. It's a bit like catchphrase. I like this Ten of Swords. I'll tell you why. Because although we have this, you know, I'm done energy, I'm deciding that I'm done because I've done it in my head. These are my thoughts. My thoughts have said I'm done. You know, in my thoughts, I've been defeated. I'm done with this. But we've got this energy here of a rising sun, and I always think the Ten of Swords is, yep, we're done, but we're done. We're wiping the slate clean and we're giving ourselves something better to look forward to. And that, to me, is that rising sun is perfect in there, because it's saying yes with this for now, in this thing that you're asking about in its current form, we're done. But something better, we can build something better. We've got a light at the end of a tunnel. We need to let this go and then move forward and build something better. Really nice card. I really like it. Princess of Swords. There's your Knight of Swords. He's moving, isn't he? You can see he's shifting. I really like the speed that's being shown in that card. You know, the speed of the intervention, communication. He's you know, he's speedy. And there's our Queen of Swords and our King of Swords. So, what do you think, eh? It's great. Like it. I like it a lot. It's really, really beautiful. I might work with this deck for the next couple of weeks on my weekly readings and just work with it a little bit, because I've been working with Mystic Moments for a while now, so I might swap them out with this. I still feel like this could have taken some gilt edging, some silver edging or something, and I may edge it. I'll have to think about it. At least we've got the front and back cards, you know, the advertising cards that I could test it on to make sure we weren't going to get any bleed, because I would hate that to bleed on there. I don't think it would, but I would hate it to happen, because that would be bad. Although I think you could get this deck quite easily, so you could replace it if you did make a mess of it. I don't think it was that expensive, but I'll be honest with you, I got it for my birthday, so I don't know exactly what was spent, but I'll have a look and see if I can see, and if I can, I'll put it in the Ujima flop down below. So that was Heaven and Earth Tarot. Love, love, love it. If you're looking for a deck that is really good quality cardstock, really nice box, really well presented, it's nicely done. It is really, really nicely done. If you're looking for something that is epic, something that is, you know, in a kind of fantasy world, if diversity is not what you would be searching for with this particular deck, then it could well be the deck for you. I absolutely love it. And I love a little bit of diversity in a deck as well. I love to see different skin colours. I particularly like to see disability, which is something that you don't see very much. And if you do, it's blatantly obvious. It's somebody in a wheelchair, or it's somebody with an amputated leg. And disability is far more diverse than just that, but at least it's an attempt. So I love a bit of diversity and in a deck, but I wouldn't expect it in this particular deck. So that wasn't what I was expecting. It's not what I got. Don't mind that. Actually love this deck. So it's a really, really, really great deck. Hope you've enjoyed having a look through it with me. If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have liked it and you'd like to see more, I've got lots more unboxings to do because I'm really behind with them. Please subscribe, share this with your friends, bung it on Facebook, put it wherever you want. Well, kind of put it wherever you want within reason. That would be great. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon.